Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH 2000 here. Um, I've been playing with resin, and now I finally get to start using some of that resin. Um, I also this year, 2020, yeah, we're still in 2021, right? Yeah, we're coming up on the end of the year quick. Um, I went to the blade show. It's referred to as Blade here in Atlanta, and I always go there because there's some fantastic materials besides the blades to look at. And I always go over to the Mazecraft um, table, and they had some really weird stuff. I've already used it once before. Um, it was referred to as bone colored phenolic or canvas micarta. I don't know how to explain it. It's some of the weirdest stuff I've ever used. Um, it behaves like no other resin I've ever used either. Um, you know, Phenolic and micarta, most micarta and G10, all kind of sands the same. It just creates a fine powder that if you rub between your fingers feels like silt. Okay, silt or dry clay powder. This does not. The resin is almost like HDPE. It's more it's more of a plastic, if you will, and it gums up your sandpaper really quick. But it's got the canvas in it, and the other thing too is it burns really easily, so you can't get it too hot. You guys have probably used some of those oilier woods like Purple Heart, and if you put it on a belt sander or something and you get that thing too hot, it burns the wood. The same thing with this, it turns an ugly brown, so you got to be real careful. A lot of wet sanding involved and all that. Now, the resin, it's got pearlescent suspended in it, but it's a two-tone resin. As you can see, there's purple in it and pink, okay? Purple if it's cold, pink if it's warm. But the fantastic thing I'm finding out about these resins is obviously it takes the thicker ones longer to get warm or change color, if you will. So what you do is when you hold it like this to shoot it, these areas get pink really quick. So you almost have like this two-tone. Now, I originally kind of developed this resin to do something for my daughter or my wife. I was just testing out something to see so I could pour some stuff that they wanted poured that did this two color. But, I made a slab first to test it. Well, I put on, somebody also gave me this colorful, oh gosh, name just drops my mind, paracord. So anyway, um, it's a unique thing. Sorry I'm talking so long, but yeah, if you do get this material from Macecraft, just understand it's a beast and treat it more like HDPE. But my gosh, the combination of whatever resin it is and the canvas makes. I mean, honestly, it's even stronger than the canvas phenolic I've used. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But it's a chore to deal with, and it takes a lot of sanding. But then you got to do the sanding in such a way you don't overheat it and singe it. It's a mess. But as you can see, once it comes out, boy, it looks something else. And then you add some color to it like this. Oh, for those who don't know, this is the silhouette design that I invented sometime back or developed sometime back for my wife. Um, almost kind of made it as a joke for her, and it's become one of my most popular designs. Now, it's not a true PFS because this is close to a little bit over 3/4 of an inch. Okay. Um, it holds nice because it's got a lot of leverage, so any size hand can hold it and it'll stay put. But maybe someday I will make a PFS version of it, but I don't think so. This is a popular size, and this is actually very close to the size I use to develop my really tiny little plinkers. Okay, very close. So anyway, Hope you guys like it. Sorry I talked so much.